This is a very big project, wonderful project. We are about 4 countries that they partner. Mano River Union countries there. This is Guinea, Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, and we very own wonderful country we call Sierra Leone. So this project now 2 main things it do. One, now for ecosystem conservation and forest management. So with that project there, that one day in for forest part and for manage the thing that whether the forest and the benefits that we get from the forest, whether now we plant them, whether now we animal them, whether now the food that we collect there, whether the medicine that we get from the whether the stick then the pole, the boat and everything. That part of the project in for the forest it is. So in would do more with Gola. Gola would not say that the forest way there, now the border between Liberia and Sierra Leone. So down there, now for now we bring back some of the places that we don't Hamburg, the stick that we don't cut to the plant some tick them, we support farmers them, to make them go farm in a way where they don't go Hamburg the environment and where business will continue to get good harvest. So we call them livelihood support through agroforestry.
Well, the old type agriculture actually not to be a controlled one. People that they don't use slash and burning will not be really fine for the area where we try for protect. The protected areas, then the MRU reserve forest them, where then are these 7 chiefdoms where we operate.
We be done facing with the MRU project on some 1-2 implementations. We the talk of sustainable forest management in the Gola landscape.
This place happens to be prone to mining of different kinds. This area is a diamond ferrous place. And I want we are stop the mining because of we feel saying like they didn't get livelihoods.
This is not River Moa, but the River Moa years back before the war we been the sea, and today we will see them different. I go and make a categorically clear say today the way we will see the Moa is contaminated very seriously.
So yeah, we did with Guinea. So with Guinea, this is the transboundary part, and this is the water part of the project. We've been done do what they call, we can identify the problem them where they and then water bodies they are for the environment. So one of them, the things that way they do the water, the fish then, the animals then they look the Hamburg, then they reduce. If we not do something about them, and not go fight. What it means no more animal then they go, then we not see them, get a cow, they see them. So one for cut down the forest, would they take a lot of stick them out of one, and the way they do them, we not do them in a way we go maintain the forest.
We get a large area where they don't deforest and they carry in the districts in particular due to this timber logging. And because of that, the districts at large, they're facing difficulties in conserving water. Yes, we do watch inside the area of Kabba Ferry the situation. Very recently, we still continue for the good day, and we may understand like, the situation where then the people then say it's true. People then they use the river for was mostly when they do their mining goals and other mining activities.
For Sierra Leone, you get the National Protected Area Authority where they host to it, because then the specific mandate and for manage all the national park them where you get inside the country. If you want to contact the MRE project, now NPA hosts the project. Then we get to the National Water Resources Management Agency, where they under the Ministry of Water Resources, where then are the focal point of the project. So then again, because of the water component and then serve the role and for manage all the water resources that work in the country, then they serve as a focal point. And then don't they give so much support in the implementation of the project, throughout the project.
So one part of the thing that we will be done to do as an agency, we're not able to set up the transboundary management committees, because you need to get a committee in each of them rivers there, from the Sierra Leone side, the Liberian side, the Guinean side. All of us will set committees, more especially we get for include everybody, stakeholders from the grassroots, take them up so that they're able to manage the rivers. And number two thing we will also don't help for do inside these projects now, we're not able for produce within we call a transboundary diagnostic analysis. That one then they outline the issues we each transboundary river gets. So now that one day we do, we are part of it. And also at the moment we also develop what we call the strategic action program on the issues within inside the TDA. Because after the TDA, the next step, yes, now for level 4, what actions are to be taken up. So now then particular thing we done the engaging.
So recently we support them in setting up the nursery for themselves. We just give them the cocoa pods through the local consultative platform, because we get different committees with the project set. We get the multi-sectoral technical committee, we in comprise of all the MDs related to water and forest. Then we go at local level. At local level, we get the consultative platform, then we get the transboundary platform then on the water end. So through the consultative platform members also, we will set up nursery in all of the 7 chiefdom there. We then nursery then they use for give support to the farmers. Who don't want to do expansion, who don't plants we don't die, want for do gap filling. So the nursery then they do quite well now.
We own thematic basically on agriculture. And the technology where we use in this agriculture now the agroforestry form of technology. The agroforestry actually na a new technology we don't come, though it be done the old, but a controlled aspect of it they where we say you get for use different crops them now one land. They cultivate different crops in one land, whether it be tree crop, non-timber trees. They put them all in one land, you grow them, so that you will benefit from them. Where the implementation of the project actually, by we own parts, they work with and give we for do. We don't already complete them. We don't do them done at the feed day. We don't establish farms them. We're not the agroforestry farms them. And when we establish this farm, they will not only left the farmers then for provide the input. We self provide the input through the fund we get from MRU. We give them poly bags them. We give them cocoa pods them. We give them other tree crops. We therefore plant at this place here. We will benefit them.
The project they strive well. Don't they do well? Because this particular MRU project, now the project this way we don't see the interface directly with the communities, directly with the service providers, directly with the people matter. We know we talk say people they know they tamper with the forest, but MRU implemented activity areas. That idea of forest cutting, that idea of large destruction of forests, that idea don't reduce.
Currently, what don't happen, the formation of the national platforms there, we now one of a big boost to answering the problems they would in the Makona River Basin.
But as at now, they get rangers, forest rangers, within forest rangers, then they for safeguard the forest. And for now, in minimal, especially in terms of into the conserved area where they na Kabba Ferry.
The MRU project, they work with the locals, for example, encourage them for plant trees. You know, we go also help in terms of deforestation. Also encourage even with farmers, teach them the terrain for plant.
So we need for raise awareness. So we are also part of that awareness raising and then communities there.
Representatives from different government institutions welcome Naya today for this purpose. And I also get interest in the Mamidem. This is go to the Mamidem. I greet you now in the name of God. And I also come for register the fact say this community vote day, government don't get concerned with respect to the lives of the people here. If you see they encourage the method how the river they continue go before, and also they will to hand or hold them together. We greet you now all the way come. Yeah? From the island take go up. Now make we call the chief where they over under, we call the chief where they control down. In a chief we go Cambia. They go tell me about this river. It's a very important river.
Any south we they go where they do illicit mining. If you ask the community people there, they hide the information from we. And then people here, now the very people here where they do this mining. If we can go more span at the mining site, hey, the first language they can talk. we don't decide so they go to TDO after we come work, we they go there because we don't catch tuna at the site.
So how I don't believe council for teaching, we dey pray to God and to una let una make continuation. Because the more I become the teaching, the more we put up before people, and the more they for understand.
Another school person me they deal it with the photo I see. Yeah, they explain it.
No problem.
Then the water I sip and the net, the big net we use them, the small fish they escape, so in a way would die inside the net. Secondly, that matters the way people them they use first them. You they put a big small fish, big fish, all they die. You know support for little one by this there.
Photographs of the activities that we have designated as harmful to the environment. As you see them without explanation, you'll be able to decipher what we mean.
So read them now.
When you receive, you read them.
And talk to your parents about that.
Yes.
I learned about the forest, to protect our forest. So we should go and, as you have given us this paper, we should go and tell our parents that it is not good to cutting the stick in the forest. So when we stop to cutting the stick in the forest, we should protect our forest.
Now we are being Golesia, Magata, now we are Waka Fayamgama.
The people where they live in that area, outside the projects they be, so that they go change their attitude and behave well. This talk when they go talk to them people.
Now it's Daru.
We left our busy schedules and come witness this very important occasion. We appreciate now and return our thanksgiving and let Allah be to all.
Today, we can talk to una about things where they bring benefits to una the people. So mainly we today and we can talk to una about two particular things. One, na this river we wanna get, this small river. Another one, na the forest, the Gola forest.
10-15 years time, that chemical will eat so. They get to bring your problem over the other expect. Let me put the advice, let's stop back.
I want to know me at too clearly. What's the map now? Away I see that school begin. Most of we now also I go with the go. All through the hearing, not they will put that in action now. But then when they see now, and they want me concerned because now then they put this into action. Next year, and they joke that every chiefdom, at least if not 2, 3, 4 from any school, and they put them into club, we make nature school club. Through that they would even interpret more and tell them the effect of all what we come for today now.
So all of what we don't talk now today, now we don't summarize, we don't put on this paper there. The last man we talk about how you go through the illegal mining there, how una for do wetin correct, wetin not correct. to the forest man, to the agriculture man, to the water man, all of wetin dem talk. Now don summarize na dem paper dey are.
Number 3. Yes, sir.
Any mine now, where you go deep. Make sure after you don't do the process, you lock down the back.
You engage in
illicit,
in legal, not illegal. You never legal mine itself.
Yes.
When you mind to not spoil the environment, and so say if you give it to you, come around. So protect the mining areas, or the mining sites.
Like I told earlier, we are not need for them at one school. Now this is a great opportunity for them to try and come together. We are not need for them at one school to form this social, this development in a track. So we're going to sticker there. Sticker for our post,
Alarm Bokuting. Alarm said the tell we say let's stop for go to cut the tree, the whole cut allow plants and back. Then the one where they do the mining, where them dig the hole, them with the cover and plant, so water no go settle there, no go cause havoc. They will let them left for put foot in there inside the water. Then let the fish them not go away, because the way the fish them be they try there now, we want mama and papa their own time not to stay in there now.
A lot don't change. Firstly, we don't get the farmers trained. Now they can boast of doing their plots or them farmland them, and then get them crops and grow, because we don't teach you how to do spacing and how to align all of the crops them on a straight line, everyone, and how to manage and take care of the farms them. So that's one of the success story. Another success story now, getting women them for own them farm them. First, women they own land, now then communities and they bought. This project bring a change. Now women then get them farm them, they own them. Nobody no get for Hamburg and say now we get this farm, and we don't get over 1,000 hectares of restoration farmlands them, and we no say we get over 6,000 cocoa plantation. Then we get more than 5,000 pineapples, banana, orange. So that's one of the good thing for me in particular about women, and seeing them now all man they gladly go work, although they not get the manpower, they not get the strength better, but they know say this farm na me farm. And once woman determined for do something, the dedication, the time, and the love in the shram directly to in work way they do. So we don't get all of the successes then they end. We also get the picking them for no say the importance no for cut stick. We don't put that awareness in all of the schools there.
We want to see how they continue with the project, so that we will ensure sustainability of the goals we will achieve, more especially within the TD we will identify, and now don't take way ahead for see how we can and develop the strategic action program. And we also want to get funding now for implement the strategic action program, for prepare them and to also for let be implemented. And the other one we want for see actually now then transboundary communities that we don't form. The one with the Sierra Leone, the one with the Liberia, the one with the Guinea. Make them walk, because as then they walk, now I'm able to we say the rivers will be managed. But if they don't walk, we're not able. So one for see how then they walk and operate. Somebody will command that today. Can't say we say, oh, then program the owner, then communities the owner form. They are working. I think say that could be necessary for the sustainability of water resources management at that transboundary level. And of course, the other thing is that transboundary water resources management, you need peace in the region. So one forget say one for say we dey at peace with Liberia with respect to the rivers, the Odonkor, we dey at peace with Guinea with respect to the Moa, the Makona, and that cooperation and this care for actually start from the top. We see all we government officials now, the government officials also in Guinea and Liberia, we get that peace so that we put them from the Sierra Leone side where they use the great scarces, then go get comfort for travel and come back, nobody know will disturb them. But until that peace day is achieved and is sustainable, faith will always come because we don't experience some, we don't get testimonies of such kind of conflicts there on transparent rivers and other nations.
We go able to develop an awareness raising and then communities there. We go make people them not go encroach on the reserve forest again. Then one. Then two, let we make committees them. Like for example, the project don't already established local committee members. We will able monitor them farms there and also advise people for develop more areas whose are they degraded for plant more trees.
We for embark on massive sensitization. We go need government intervention. We need support from donors. Moreover, the Mano River Union, I want for believe plus the community.
The step where the forestry division they look at now, one, we not for left the communities behind in this particular implementation because they owe this property I want for add-on. Two, we embark on large, massive environmental sensitization. Yeah, we use all medium of communication for that we make sure we handle this particular activity, be it radio, be it road shows, be it talk shows, be it flyers, any other medium where we feel say we go able use. We go use them for that we make sure this year are common fine.
So we dey hope that once we get a strategic action plan document, then we'll be able to use them for get donors them, for give more support because now where they don't see the benefits, they don't see how the farms and they grow, the farms and they do it, they cry for expansion. Anybody will come want expansion.